Welcome back to Dice Station Zebra. I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Rob.
And this is episode 4 of our HeroClix Future Foundation versus Galactus episode. And when we last left our heroes and villains, Rob had KO'd Mr. Fantastic and Jim Hammond. And I had taken everyone off of his team except Silver Surfer and Dawn Greenwood. And we ended on Rob's turn. And Rob had made it to my starting area with Silver Surfer.
And Silver Surfer is the Herald of Galactus.
Yeah.
So he now has the ability to, once he's in the starting area, he can summon Galactus. Mm-hmm. And that's where we're at.
Yeah. So at the, so that was the end of your last turn.
That's the end of my last turn. And that's where we're at right now. And it is now your turn.
Yep. So if you haven't watched videos 1 through 3, go back through the feed there and check them out. And we're going to see if Galactus is going to come out to play today.
We're going to see. Jocelyn's going to do her best to try to KO Silver Surfer, and I'm going to try my best to get Galactus on the map.
Yeah.
And currently, just as an update, the Elemental Converter on Galactus's dial is at 13, which means for Jocelyn's team, if she has characters within 3 of the map edge at the end of her turn, she will take damage.
Yeah.
For that. And the Herald dial is at click number 12, which means Silver Surfer gains the abilities of Pulse Wave and Probability Control, and the number to summon Galactus is 1, which means if I use a power action with Silver Surfer to summon Galactus, I have to roll a d6. If the number is greater than or equal to or greater than that number, which is 1, Galactus comes in. So basically, it's a definite thing.
Yep. And these were 500-point teams.
Right.
And I still have leadership on Bentley.
Right.
Which means I get 6 actions.
Oh, wow. So you get 6 tries here to try to get
Plus
Silver
I have
Surfer
to do like
away.
willpower-y things and stuff like that. So
Yep.
I think we're ready to start. Are we ready?
We're ready to start.
Okay.
Let's go.
So the barrier comes down.
Yep.
So that's out, and let's start with Bentley's leadership to see if he can take leadership, take an action token off Leech, and he does.
Good.
So Leech is now free of action tokens. And then Dragon Man has willpower, so he will roll that, and that succeeds, so he gets to take an action token off.
Okay.
And that's it for the beginning of turn stuff.
Alrighty.
So now, my goal is, of course, to try and KO Silver Surfer before Galactus can get here.
Yes.
So I think what I'm going to do...
So this could be a very quick game, or we could get Galactus in and it could be a long game. We'll see.
I guess we'll see. Okay,
Yeah.
So I have a bit of a strategy here. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I want to do it. But I think essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Valeria Dragon Man's Passenger 2 for sidekicks.
Okay.
So she is a 6 move right now.
Okay.
And she can carry Tong, and she can carry Vil.
Yep.
Actually, Vil could just carry Valeria. That would be better, because I don't really need to move Tong right now.
Okay.
So we're going to do that instead.
All right.
So, because Vil has Passenger 1, and Vil and Wu are on the map.
Okay.
But only to carry sidekicks. So, he can move 6, so he can go 1, 2, 3. That's really all I need him to do. Actually, I only need him to go 1, 2. And he's going to carry Valeria and drop her here. So she can perplex up. Hang on, this is not going to work.
Oh, and as an additional update for the viewers, we are playing with the new rules, the 2021 rules. So hindering does not affect movement.
Yeah, and there's no pushing damage when you take a second token.
Yep.
Okay, that's actually not going to work if I do that, so I'm just going to forget that I did that, and we're going to go with something else. So, Franklin is going to sidestep.
Okay.
To here. And Adolf Impossible is tiny.
Yes.
So he does not block line of fire. And he has Pulse Wave.
Okay.
So Franklin is going to take a power action to TK Adolf Impossible 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So he can Pulse Wave here.
Sounds good.
So that's the plan.
And Franklin's range is
6.
6, so that's going to work.
Yeah. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, and then my Pulse Wave on Adolf Impossible will be a 3 range, so direct with Silver Surfer and then Dawn Greenwood.
So just as an FYI, if you KO Dawn Greenwood, it ups Silver Surfer's combat values +1 for the rest of the game.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I'm a 10.
Oh, and she had, she's got Perplex only for Silver Surfer, so she had Perplex's defense up.
Did she?
If I remember correctly.
Alright. But that won't matter because we're using Pulse Wave. So that just eliminates everything.
No, that takes the Perplex away? Okay, good enough.
Yeah. So I'm a 10 on a 15 and a 10 on a 17, so I need a 7 to hit both of them. And that's a 7.
Okay. So, Silver Surfer right now, he has probability control and he has direct line of sight.
Can you use probability control?
On a Pulse Wave?
Don't think you can.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because you can't use powers or abilities.
Oh! See, I keep forgetting that.
So
that's why I have you around as the rules guru.
Pulse Wave says, other characters within range can't use powers or abilities for this action.
That's correct.
And probability control is a power.
Okay. Good enough
or
then.
Ability.
So, and that, how much damage is that?
Pulse Wave is just 1.
That is just 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Dawn is going to be KO'd.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh, by the way, oh yeah. Silver Surfer had shape change, but you negate that with Pulse Wave.
That's right.
So he takes a click.
Yeah.
Well done.
And Dawn is KO'd.
Dawn is KO'd. You might just do this. You might just be able to end the game before Galactus comes.
Well, that would be sad, but it is kind of my goal.
Yeah, it is the goal. So right now he only has toughness.
But his combat values are all +1, right?
Right, so he's an 18 defense now.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Well done.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do is Valeria is going to perplex up Spider-Man's speed to 8.
All right.
No, she's not. She's going to perplex up his attack to 10.
Okay.
And he's going to do a hypersonic.
Okay. His
speed is 7, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, hang on. Back that up.
Okay.
We're going to do Invisible Woman first.
All right, then. Makes sense.
Invisible Woman has an attack of 10 with 2 damage printed on Silver Surfer's, I guess, 18.
Yes.
Because
Plus, he's in hindering.
He's in hindering.
So he's 19.
So he's 19.
Because you KO'd Dawn.
So I'm 10 on a 19.
Yeah.
It's a tall order, but we're going to try.
Okay.
Okay. 10 on a 19. I need a 9. That's only a 7.
All right.
Okay. Too bad I don't have any of those magical 4s on this team. Okay. Oh, she has printed prob. She has prob her own roll. That's a 9.
Okay.
He has prob.
He does. I have to consider who else might attack and what are their damage values. So I see Spider-Man is only a 2. So if Silver Surfer takes that damage, that would put him on click number 8.
Yeah.
You know what? I better prob that. So
Okay.
Silver Surfer is going to use the prob granted by the Herald dial.
Okay. And that is only an 8.
So that misses.
So that was a very good use of prob.
All right, then.
And Invisible Woman does that. Valeria perplexes up Spider-Man's attack to 10.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
That would be within range and line of fire.
Yes.
10 on a 19 again.
Okay.
But you've already used your prob now.
I have.
And that's only a 3.
Okay.
I don't think I have any other probs, so I can move 2 more.
So you've used 4 actions.
Yeah, I have 2 left.
Okay.
So he will back up to here next to Bentley.
Okay.
For purposes of potential, what do you call it?
Good plan.
Leadershiping.
Yep.
Okay, Dragon Man can move 8. He's carry the thing. And bring him in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go 7. I'm trying to see if there's a way I can do that better. Oh, that's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Dragon Man will go here.
All right.
And he will drop the thing here. And this thing will sidestep 2. And I have 1 action left. So who do I want to try and get into this fight? I think it's going to be Artie. So we're going to move him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to come up here next to Leech.
Okay.
Okay. And that is all of my actions. So Human Torch gets to make a barrier.
Yes.
Adjacent to a sidekick for free.
All right.
So we will do that here.
All right then.
And I don't think I have anything else free to do. Oh, Invisible Woman gets to give someone defend.
Right.
So she'll give that to... She has to give it to a sidekick. So she'll give it to Leech.
Okay.
Oh, no, Leech has stealth. She'll give it to Artie.
All right then.
So Artie has an 18 defense.
Okay.
And that is all she wrote.
Okay, well, that was a valiant attempt. You made a couple of attacks from Invisible Woman, which
And
you
Spider-Man.
in Spider-Man. But Silver Surfer is still alive.
Unfortunately.
So at the end of your turn is
Yep.
when we do the elemental converter does damage if you are within 3 of a map edge,
Which I'm not.
but you are not. So we're good there. So it is now my turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so because Silver Surfer has cosmic ability, he's got willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll it. And that's a fail.
Yep.
Okay, my sole action this turn, as you know, is I'm going to summon Galactus.
Sorry, I forgot to clear at the end of my last
Yeah,
turn.
go ahead and clear.
So I should have cleared Human Torch.
Human Torch.
And Awesome Andy.
Yep. And who else?
That's it.
That is it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he took an action. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay, so on the Herald dial.
Yep.
Well, first of all, Silver Surfer... Oh, no, he doesn't have that ability anymore. I was going to say he could pick an attack power from somebody, but you clicked him off that. So I'm going to give him an action token.
Mm-hmm.
So the ability says, the Herald has power if you occupy an opponent's starting area. Check. Roll a d6. If the result is equal or more than the number displayed on the Herald dial, place Galactus anywhere on the map on his purple 100-point starting line.
Okay.
So, we know that number is 1.
Yes.
So if I roll a die, it's just going to be...
But roll it.
Oh, well, roll it. Okay.
You gotta roll it.
Let's do it. It's a 5, so it is greater than 1.
So here comes Galactus.
So Galactus is now coming.
Yeah.
So now Galactus reads... when Galactus is placed during game setup or starts the game when he's summoned by the Herald dial, he can't be placed on special terrain, can't be placed in an opponent's starting area when summoned by the Herald dial,
Mm-hmm.
can be placed on blocking terrain and immediately destroys that terrain when doing so.
Okay.
So let's bring in Galactus.
I mean, you really don't have to. It doesn't bother me at all.
Well, it's more fun, isn't it? Okay. Let's bring him in. Let's put him... Will he fit right here? He's not in your starting area.
No.
Okay, so here is Galactus. He barely fits on the camera, but there he is in all his glory.
Stop pushing around Spider-Man.
I know, right? Okay, so he has arrived. Now, Silver Surfer brought him in. Actually, I might move him here.
Okay.
Beside the thing. Alright, so there he is. Now, when he's brought in,
Mm-hmm.
Silver Surfer used the power action to bring him in, right?
Yeah.
So which means Galactus can take an action this turn, right?
Well, he was placed, so we should look that up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look. So yeah, he's just been placed, which means yes, right? He can.
Yeah, you have an action left, so you can use it.
Okay then. Well, here we go. So he comes in on his 100-point line.
Okay.
Which means he has Pulse Wave, Impervious, and Outwit.
You want to Pulse Wave Silver Surfer?
No, I'm not going to Pulse Wave.
I'm okay with it.
No, that would be bad. So how about we do? I'm going to Outwit Invisible Woman's Probability Control.
Okay.
Does anyone else have Probability Control?
No.
And you have no theme probs left?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to Outwit Probability Control. And Galactus can make ranged attacks when he's adjacent to opposing characters.
Yep.
So I think we're going to target... let's target the 3 closest characters, so Thing, Spider-Man, and Invisible One.
With a ranged attack?
With a ranged attack.
Okay.
Because he can target 3 targets.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I will give him a token.
Yep.
And his attack is an 11.
Okay, so you're attacking Invisible Woman, the Thing, and Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to check here, see what we got going on.
Yeah.
You outwitted my prob.
What kind of defensive abilities do you have?
Well, Spider-Man has support. That's not going to help. Not support. Defend. We got some toughness.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm an 11 against your defenses.
Yeah, 17, 17, and 18.
Okay. Well, that's only going to be a 17.
So you
6 plus my 11.
Yeah. So you hit the Thing and you hit Spider-Man.
Okay. So I have 4 points to distribute. 4 points of damage.
Okay. The Thing has toughness.
Yep.
There's no reducer on Spider-Man.
Okay. So I will put 3 points to the Thing.
Okay.
1 point on Spider-Man.
Okay.
Because that'll at least get definitely 1 on Spider-Man
Okay.
and then 2 through on the Thing, right?
Yep. You KO'd the Thing.
All right, the Thing is gone.
So, the Thing is gone. So this does a couple of things. First off, he has the Fantastic Four team ability.
Oh, no.
So now we get to heal people.
Okay.
So we get to heal Dragon Man. No, we don't, because he's on his first click. Okay. Artie does not get healed. Leech heals. Spider-Man heals.
Oh, no. I if I was thinking ahead and I thought about that Fantastic Four team ability, maybe I would have put it all into the Thing, but choices are made.
Okay, Invisible Woman heals. That is click number, yep. So, Vil heals. Valeria's on click 1.
Yep.
Tong is on click 1. Franklin is on click 1.
Human Torch might get to heal.
Mick heals. Mick was there. Human Torch heals. Awesome Andy heals.
Oh my gosh.
Click 1, click 1.
Okay. Alright then, so let's look at the... So Herald Dial does not move, of course. Elemental Converter Dial will move, though. So, at the end of your turn, click the Elemental Converter Dial once.
Okay.
So let's go find that dial. And we click it once.
So now it's on 14.
Yeah, it is on 14. If Galactus or the Herald KO'd an opposing character this turn, you click it an additional time, which puts me on 15.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so on 15, the magic number is still 3. So if you are within 3 of a map edge,
okay,
you will take damage.
At the end of my turn.
That's right.
Okay.
So that is the end of my turn.
All right.
I pass to you.
All right. Well, let's start with some leadershiping and willpowering.
Okay.
So Bentley 23 has leadership. So he'll roll it on Spider-Man. That fails. Needs to be a 5 or 6. Dragon Man will roll for his willpower. And that succeeds. So he's got that. All right. So I have 6 actions still.
Okay.
Okay, so the barrier comes down from Human Torch.
Right.
So... Alright, so I have a plan.
Okay.
It may not be a good plan, but it's a plan.
Well...
It's the plan we have.
Any plan is probably a good one at this point against Galactus.
So the first thing we're going to do is Adolf Impossible is going to Pulse Wave.
Okay. Sounds good.
So 10 on an 18 and an 18.
Yes.
That rolled off, but it was a 7.
Yeah, that is only a 7.
So that's a miss.
That's a miss.
Okay. Alright, next thing we will do is we will use Artie, and he will in-cap.
Alright.
11 on an 18. That will hit.
That was an in-cap?
Yeah.
On Galactus?
On Galactus.
Wow, okay. Well, let's put a token on him. He's in-capped.
Okay. Alright, next thing will be Dragon Man will charge Giant Reach. So he has to move 1. He is 10. No, he's got close combat. So 11 with 4 damage.
So before you do that,
Yeah.
A question about incapacitate under the new rules.
Yeah.
Does it give a damage if you exceed?
No. You can't in-cap someone with 2 tokens.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. So 11 with 4 damage on your 18.
Okay.
That will
Oh my
hit.
gosh. Okay, whose attack was this now?
Dragon Man.
Dragon Man.
4 damage.
Ooh, 4 damage. Okay, so he does have impervious, right?
Yeah, so he gets to roll.
Okay.
On a 5 or a 6, he reduces to 0.
All right.
Is that how that works still?
Yep. Impervious is reduced by 2, and when it would take damage, you may roll a d6.
Okay.
On a 5 or 6, you reduce to 0. That is only a 3.
Okay.
So you got some damage through on Galactus.
Yeah.
Well done.
So you would take 2 then?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's click Galactus 2. So first of all, let's make sure he is on his proper dial. So he should be on the B dial. So this is the B dial.
Okay.
Click number 6. That's what he's on. So he's going to go to click number 8. So here we go. Let me move Dragon Man just for a second here.
Yeah.
So we click him to 7. We click him to 8. Bit of a stiff dial.
Yeah.
Okay. So on click number 8, Galactus has Penetrating Psychic Blast. He has Invincible, and he has Probability Control. And his defense is still 18.
Okay. So I have 3 actions left.
Yep.
So we're going to start with, I guess Awesome Andy could sidestep, so we'll sidestep him in. What did you say the Elemental Converter's on now? 4?
Elemental Converter is currently, the magic number?
Yeah.
It's a 3 right now.
It's still a 3, okay.
Yeah. Now, at the end of my next turn,
You'll click it again.
it'll click it to 16, so that number will be 4.
Okay.
And also, it will reveal the cosmic symbol, which means Galactus will heal equal to that number. So he's going to end up back.
Is that a stop click?
Is what a stop click?
What you're just talking about. The Elemental Converter thing.
No, but it reads, if a cosmic is revealed, heal Galactus.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so as long as it's revealed, he gets healed.
Human Torch can running shot.
Yeah, he can.
He has a range of 6, but that would be halved with running shot, right? And because he's giant, I don't have to worry about all the people in front of me. No, have movement. The range is still there. So he could go 4.
For a running shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, the movement is halved.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can go here, next to Awesome Andy.
Yep.
And he will running shot. 10 on... What are we, 18?
Yeah, and his range is a 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
10 on 18. I need an 8. That is a 3, unfortunately. Okay. So that didn't work. I'm just looking to see who else has anything that could be helpful. What's on Invisible Woman here? Oh, she's got TK now.
Yeah.
Well, she's just going to make a ranged attack and try.
What's her damage value?
Oh, it's only 2, so that won't matter.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do that.
Unless you can enhance.
I can't enhance, and I'm not allowed to perplex damage anymore, right?
That's correct. Under new rules, damage does not enhance. It does not get perplexed, sorry. That's what I meant to say. Okay,
so in that case, all I really can do left here is move people, because Awesome Andy doesn't have... He doesn't have a ranged attack.
Okay.
But I did sidestep him. I haven't moved him, so I could just move him.
Yeah.
And get him in range for next turn. So we'll move him here. That's just a straight move.
Okay.
And we will put defend on Franklin.
All right.
So he gets 18 from Invisible Woman. And we will put the barrier up from Human Torch.
Yep.
I guess we'll just put it here.
Yep.
And
yeah, it's not going to matter.
I know.
Really, but yeah. But go ahead. Because I don't think lines of fire are not blocked by outdoor terrain.
I know. Okay, and then actually, maybe I'll move Woo.
Yeah.
Because I have 1 action left.
Okay.
He's got... Gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything about any of this. Let's bring Woo in.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll put the barrier...
That's Human Torch's barrier.
Human Torch's barrier.
Yep.
Valeria will perplex up her own defense.
Okay.
Because she hasn't done that yet. Franklin has to defend. And that is my turn.
All right, then. So, over to me.
Yeah.
Can't see Silver Surfer behind. He's behind Galactus here. I am going to roll for his willpower.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Galactus will roll for his willpower. Now, because he is great size, his willpower succeeds on a 3...
4, 5, 6.
Oh, 4, 5, 6.
No, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So he gets to take a token off.
Yep.
Okay. So, Galactus gets to do an attack. Well, I guess we will target... let's target...
And he has penetrating now, right?
Yeah, he's got penetrating. So, let's see. Let's go for... Let's target Dragon Man.
Okay.
Let's target Awesome Andy.
Mm-hmm.
And Spider-Man. Let's do that.
Okay, hang on. Awesome Andy, Dragon Man, and Spider-Man. Okay.
Yep.
So. Alright. So Spider-Man's a 17.
Yeah.
Dragon Man has invulnerable, but that won't matter because you're penetrating. And Awesome Andy has shape change.
Okay. Actually, I should probably get I should diversify, because they're all a 17. So I want to try. I want to try to target someone with a 16 as well, just in case my roll is a bit low. So I'm actually going to change Spider-Man to Leech.
Leech is in stealth. Can you target through stealth?
He is in stealth. I cannot do that.
that.
Then I will target. I will target someone different.
I also forgot to clear at the end of my last turn.
Oh, go ahead and clear. Yeah. I'm still picking a target, so you may as well
Franklin should
go
have cleared.
ahead and clear your people.
And Spider-Man should have cleared.
Okay.
And Invisible Woman should have cleared.
Okay.
And that's it.
You sure, Spider-Man? I thought he attacked.
No,
okay.
he didn't attack that turn.
That's right.
He attacked the previous turn against Silver
It was the
Surfer.
hypersonic, yeah. Okay. So then it's going to be Awesome Andy, Dragon Man, and Artie's out in the open, right?
Yeah.
Artie's a 16, so if I roll low, at least I'm going to hit someone, right?
Okay, so I want to remind you that thanks to Awesome Andy, the sidekicks have shape change.
Oh, okay.
And thanks to Spider-Man, they have super senses. They no longer have toughness because you KO'd the thing.
Alright, well then we'll stick with the original. Let's try to get rid of Spider-Man then.
Okay.
Spider-Man, Awesome Andy, Dragon Man.
Okay. So
My attack is a 10.
And I have shape change on Awesome Andy.
Okay.
That's it. That fails.
Okay. So I need a 7, right?
Yeah.
To get these guys, but I do have probability control. Oh, wait a second. And I think currently Silver Surfer is offering support. Oh, that's not going to help.
No, that just heals.
Okay, so here we go. I need a 7.
Okay.
That's a 6, but I do have probability control.
Yeah.
So let's use probability control.
Crit
That's a
miss.
crit miss on Galactus.
That is the best thing ever.
Holy cow.
I'm sorry. That
So
I should be really sad for you, but it kind of helps me.
So I guess, yeah, even though he's Galactus, he can still crit miss, right?
Sure, yeah.
All right. Well, let's click him. So,
yeah. Gonna lift him up.
I have to lift him up. Let's click him to there. Now, I believe that is click number 9. So that puts him on Force Blast, Pulse Wave, Impervious,
Yeah.
and Outwit.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's there now, so we got to give him a token.
Yeah.
So he takes a token. And Silver Surfer is going to clear his tokens.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the elemental converter dial is going to happen.
Yep. So then we go to the elemental converter dial. Now, it says at the end of your turn, click the elemental converter dial once.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we're going to put that ahead 1. So now it is on click number 16. The magic number is 4, which means Adolf Impossible, at the end of your turn, will take 1 unavoidable damage if he stays there.
Yeah.
And he's tokened up, so it looks like he might.
Mm-hmm.
But the cosmic symbol is revealed on the elemental converter dial, which means Galactus heals. So he heals a number of clicks equal to the number displayed on that elemental converter dial, which is the number 4, which puts him back to the click he started on at this game, which is click number 6, right?
Okay.
So I will do the honors of clicking him.
This feels really strong for a herald.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to lift this so I can click this guy. Two, 3. So he is back on that click. What he started at, which is click number 6, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that is the end of my turn.
Okay, so that's annoying.
Yeah, he just healed right back up to click number 6.
So the barrier comes down. Bentley 23 has leadership, but he's going to elect not to roll it since he's not adjacent to anyone with a token.
That's right.
And Dragon Man is going to roll his willpower.
All right.
And it's a 1, so he does not get to take a token off.
Okay.
All right, so what is Galactus on now?
Well, he's back where he started when he first showed up on the scene here. And so he's got Pulse Wave, Impervious, and Outwit.
And he is protected outwit, like protected all caps, like I can't outwit him at all.
He is cosmic. So cosmic is protected from outwit.
Show me. Can I see that?
Yep.
Okay, so it's protected all caps outwit.
Yeah.
Which is now in the new rules called safeguard outwit.
Sure.
So that says this character can't be targeted or damaged by the specified effect. If the character was targeted by the effect's duration, if any, immediately expires. If the specified effect is outwit or pulse wave, there can't be used doesn't apply to this key phrase. So protected all caps outwit means that I can't outwit you at all, or I can't outwit your outwit.
I thought he was just not unwittable. Not outwittable at all.
I'm just trying to see if there's any way I can do anything here, because you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay, I forgot to roll willpower on Awesome Andy, who's also a giant. So he will roll. And that will succeed.
Okay.
Alright, so protected all caps outwit, or the new safeguard, means the whole character is protected from that effect.
That is my understanding.
Yeah. I was just trying to find some kind of loophole that might allow me to do something, because you keep healing, and I don't know how I'm going to get around that.
There are some tricky wordings that I did notice on the pack, but as far as as I understand, protected outwit is the same as is now known as safeguard.
Yeah.
Outwit. So yeah, Galactus cannot be outwitted.
What is this?
I think I knocked that.
No, I just took that off Awesome Andy. That's what that is. Okay. Okay, so Spider-Man only has 2 damage, which means he's not going to be able to get anything through onto Galactus.
Okay.
Invisible Woman only has 2 damage, so she also cannot get anything through on Galactus. Awesome Andy has 3, and Dragon Man has potentially 4. So let's start with Awesome Andy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to check what that defense power is on him. Oh, I keep forgetting he has that.
What is it?
When Awesome Andy or a friendly adjacent character succeeds using shape change or is missed by an attack, remove an action token from that character.
Oh.
But it wouldn't have happened yet, so. Okay. So, Awesome Andy will go first.
Well, I targeted Dragon Man last turn and I missed, right? So would he have one less?
He was not adjacent.
Oh, he's not adjacent?
He has to be adjacent.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Awesome Andy is going to go first. He's going to make a close attack.
Yep. With his Giant Reach 2.
With his Giant Reach 2. 10 on your 18?
It's an 18.
So I need an 8. And that is a 7.
Okay.
No one has prob, so that's unfortunate. Okay, so then we'll do Dragon Man.
Okay.
Again, 10 on an 18. Sorry, he's an 11, because he's got close combat.
Do you mean Awesome Andy? Dragon Man just attacked.
No, it was Awesome Andy that attacked. Awesome Andy went first.
Yeah.
Now Dragon Man's going.
Oh, Awesome Andy also has Giant Reach? Yeah, because he's giant. Okay,
giant.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I was hoping that he would hit and get him off the impervious book.
Gotcha. Now he's got close combat expert.
So he's an 11, yes.
So that gives +1 on attack, +1 on damage?
Yes.
Okay,
so he's an 11 on your 18.
Yep.
That one will hit for 4.
4 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get to roll.
I do get to roll for the impervious.
Does not succeed.
Okay, so good shot.
Thank you.
Galactus is going to take 2 points, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let me click Galactus.
Are you regretting your placement of Galactus yet?
Nope. So he should be on click number 8.
Yeah. Again.
There. So now he has probability control and invincible.
Okay.
So there you go.
Invincible, which still reduces by 2.
Correct.
So I don't know if anyone else can do anything. Okay. Oh, I guess Human Torch could make another ranged attack.
Yeah, he's doing 3 points of damage
He's doing
right now,
3
isn't
points,
he?
yeah.
Yep.
So we can try it. So 10 on an 18 still?
Yes, it is still an 18.
That's an 8.
Okay, he has probability control, so he will prob that.
That is also an 8.
Wow, so you get 1 point through?
I get 1 point through.
Wow, isn't that something? Okay. Are you going to take down Galactus? So we're going to go to click number 9, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What happens now?
So he's got Force Blast, Pulse Wave, Impervious, and Outwit.
Still impervious. Still reducing by 2.
His defense is a 17.
Still reducing by 2, though.
He never loses that, to be honest with you. Even on his last click, he's impervious. Yep.
Yeah, so that means...
But he has 2 clicks left. His last click is a...
Stop click.
Stop, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And we're 4 on the elemental converter dial now?
The number is 4, which means Adolf Impossible is going to get hit at the end of your turn.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
Why?
Because Valeria has Perplex, and she could have Perplexed down his defense. He's not protected from Perplex.
True.
He's giant.
Yeah, true.
Should have done that. Then I would have hit him more. Alright. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there's any reason to do anything else.
I mean, you could move people around to get some leadership bonuses.
The only leadership I have is Bentley.
So you could move him, or have him carried, or something.
Yeah. The Outwit's not doing me any good.
Yeah.
So let's bring Core in.
All right. Core is way over here.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
He's in stealth. And I don't really think there's anything much else I can do. I might as well put Mick in stealth.
Okay.
Since he has it. And yeah, I probably should reposition Bentley 23 for potential leadershiping.
All right.
So he will go 1, 2, 3. No, he's going to go over here next to Human Torch because those guys have willpower.
All right.
Okay. Free barrier. Not that it does anything in particular, but we'll throw it here in front of Franklin. We're going to give Artie the defend. Artie will clear. Adolf Impossible will clear. Woo will clear. And I think that's all she wrote.
Okay.
Oh, and Adolf Impossible is going to take an unavoidable damage.
Yep. So the end of the opponent's turn, deal 1 unavoidable damage.
Okay.
Yep, within 4 squares. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and that's your turn?
That's my turn.
Alright, well, Silver Surfer, he has no more tokens on him.
No.
But I'm going to roll for the willpower on Galactus.
Yep.
Okay, so he succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
So we remove a token off Galactus.
Yep.
Okay, so Silver Surfer has support. So he's going to try to heal Galactus.
Okay.
So new support reads, it's a power action, choose a target adjacent friendly character. If this character and the target aren't adjacent to opposing characters, actually that's not going to work, is it?
No, because Spider-Man's adjacent to
So
Galactus.
I would have to use Galactus first, possibly, to get rid of Spider-Man. Right?
Yeah.
And then
you might be able to support him.
then I could do it. Okay, so let's do that first.
Okay. So Spider-Man's part of the target?
Yeah, so Galactus, he's got Pulse Wave. But we don't want to do that. I could just Force Blast Spider-Man back. Spider-Man's on click 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how about, I could just Force Blast him and then support, couldn't I?
Yeah, Force Blast is a costed action.
Yeah. Is it costed under the new rules? I believe it is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'll just look that up real quick. New rules say Force Blast. Yeah, it is a power action.
Yeah. Lock back an opposing character within range and line of fire 3 squares from this character.
3 squares. Let's push Spider-Man back.
You sure you don't want to try and attack him?
He's probably on his last click, isn't he?
He's close, but he also gives all the sidekicks super senses.
Yeah, that's true.
So pushing him back is probably not as good as KOing him.
Yeah, but I can push him back. I might miss with a thing. So I'm going to push him back.
Okay, so he can only go 1 because of the barrier.
Yep.
Okay.
So he pushes him back.
Yep.
That's Galactus's action.
Okay.
Silver Surfer is going to try to use support on Galactus.
Okay.
Now you, because you KO'd Dawn, Surfer's attack is an 11.
Yep.
And Galactus is a 17, so I need a 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if this works. That's only a 5.
Oh no.
So I can't heal Galactus.
And you took a power action to do it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that might have been a dumb move. Alright then. Well, that's my turn.
Okay.
That was really lame. That was really, really lame.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't KO anybody.
No.
But the converter dial will move ahead 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we've moved ahead 1. All right. That's my turn.
And the number is still 4?
The number is still 4.
Okay.
Yep. All right, over to you. Try to KO Mr. Galactus.
Okay. Well, we'll start with willpower on Awesome Andy.
Yep.
That fails. Willpower on Dragon Man. That fails. Leadership on Bentley. That fails, and I have to take a token off one of your characters.
Oh, that's rough. Okay, a token comes off Galactus. You sure you want to take Galactus?
Yeah.
Sure you don't want it to be Silver Surfer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Very interesting.
I need to check something.
Okay.
Real quick here.
And what are we checking?
I'm checking to see if I'm going to ruin my life here.
All right.
No, I'm good. Okay. All right, so we have 6 actions.
Yep.
We are going to start by perplexing his defense down from Valeria.
There you go.
So what does that make it?
16.
16. Okay. 16. So, 8 off impossible will pulse wave.
Yeah. Okay.
10 on a 16. It does mean these 2 guys are also targets.
Okay.
Okay? But I'm doing it anyway.
Okay. And what's 8 off Impossible's attack?
10.
It is a 10.
10 on a 16.
Okay.
And that is a 17. So that is a hit.
Okay.
So, on my side, Dragon Man will be hit.
Yeah. And you're going to hit Silver Surfer too, right?
Yeah. Awesome Andy is going to be hit.
And Galactus.
And Galactus.
All right.
1 click on Galactus.
Okay. So that'll put him on click 10, I believe.
Click 10. Click 10 has Pulse Wave, Impervious, and Outwit.
Yep.
So you have... If I can click you twice more, then you'll be out.
If you can get... Yeah. For sure.
Okay. The only problem is I don't think I can do that this turn. Oh, sorry. Core had willpower. That failed.
Okay.
Okay. So... His defense is clicked down to 16.
Perplex down to 16.
That's what I meant.
Yep.
Awesome Andy now has Perplex. So he's going to Perplex up his attack to a 10.
Yes.
And he will make a close attack. 10 on a 16.
Yep.
That is a hit for
Okay.
3.
3 points.
Yeah.
And I think he's only got... Oh, he's got Impervious.
Yeah.
So I have to roll Impervious.
Yes. Ouch.
Success. Damage is reduced to 0.
You're ruining my life. You're ruining my life here.
Sorry.
Okay. I can't get him. Oh, that barrier should have come down.
Yeah, barrier's down.
I can't get him with anything.
Human Torch is tokened up.
Human Torch is tokened up. Dragon Man is tokened up, unfortunately. Oh, Artie could incap him.
Yeah.
That would be annoying.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
You should be using your incaps all the way. Yeah.
So 11 on a 16.
There you go.
I need a 5. That's a 7.
All right. Galactus has now a token from incap. Good
Okay.
call.
I still have 3 actions left, but I don't have anyone that I can really get anywhere.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Adolf Impossible is going to end up taking a click at this end of this turn because he's still within 4. Oh, and now Core is as well.
Yeah.
Unless I move Core, because I could. So let's move Core.
All right.
Let's move Core in here.
Yep.
That's an action.
And Adolf is going to take a point, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, because I can't get him out of the way. Because I don't think I can get anywhere to see him to take a TK.
Yeah.
Because Franklin could sidestep, but he wouldn't be able to see Adolf.
Okay.
Okay, so we will put the defend on Franklin.
Yep.
We will sidestep him in preparation. We're still going to put the barrier in front of Franklin.
Okay.
And we're going to give the defend to Franklin.
Okay.
And then Adolf Impossible is going to take a click.
Yep. From the elemental
converter dial. And Mick will clear and Bentley 23 will clear.
All right.
And Human Torch will clear. And Core moved. Artie took an action. Dragon Man will clear.
Okay.
And that is the best I can do this turn, unfortunately.
All right, then. So I'm going to roll my willpowers from my cosmic abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So first is Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
That fails. Galactus succeeds on a 3 through 6. He gets to remove a token.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will give Silver Surfer an action to try to do support again.
Okay.
Now you've perplexed the defense, right?
I did perplex his defense.
So is that still in effect?
Yep, perplex lasts until the beginning of my next turn.
So it's a 10 on a 16.
Yep.
I need a 6?
11 on a 16.
Oh, 11, right. I need a 5 then. Okay, we got it.
Okay, so now you have to roll a d6.
And it's half the result?
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Or sorry. It's
Half
the result?
Half the result minus... Sorry, it's the result minus 2.
Yeah.
Minimum 2.
Minimum 2. So 3, so it's minimum. No, it's 3.
It's 3, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm never going to be able to get him out.
Maybe not. So he's on 10 right now. So he goes back to
9, 8, 7.
8, 7. Okay. So let's put him on 7. Okay, there he is. He's on 7.
Okay,
all right,
and
so
he take a token.
That's a token on the Surfer. And now Galactus will make an attack. He's got probability control.
Okay.
He's got penetrating, psychic blast.
Who's he attacking?
Let's see. Well, I think let's attack. Well, we're gonna have to go for Spider-Man.
Okay.
Awesome Andy. And Dragon Man.
Okay. Awesome Andy doesn't have shape change anymore.
Okay.
Because he's got perplex.
All right. Okay, so I'm in 11.
Yep.
And
on 17, 16, and 17.
Okay. And that is an 8.
Yep. That's everybody.
That's everybody. So I have 4 points of damage.
Was it penetrating or no?
It's penetrating.
Okay.
Yeah. 4 points of damage. Can I ask how many clicks are left on Spider-Man?
What click number is he on?
He's on 7.
You'd have to hit him twice.
Okay, so 2 clicks would not knock him out?
Yep.
So I guess we'll put 2 on Spider-Man.
Okay.
And we'll put the other 2 on Awesome Andy.
Okay, so out of interest,
Yeah.
I have to resolve both of these before I start healing people from Fantastic Four team ability?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe the damage is simultaneous.
So we will do Spider-Man first. 1, 2. Spider-Man is KO'd.
Okay.
And then Awesome Andy, you said 2?
Yep.
1, 2. Awesome Andy is KO'd.
Wow. Okay.
So, because that was penetrating, right?
Yes, it was. Penetrating Psychic Blast.
Okay, so other people are going to heal. Adolf is going to heal.
Yep.
Dragon Man is going to heal.
Yep. Dragon Man still's dealing a lot of damage, so that's good for you.
Artie's still on click 1. Click 1. Invisible Woman. Nope. She can't heal. She's on her first click. We will click Vil.
Okay. And while you're doing that, I'm going to advance the Elemental Converter dial. So at the end of my turn, Elemental Converter goes 1.
Mm-hmm.
And if I KO something, it goes 1.
Okay. I think... I'm going to have to double check what that is. Nope, he's on the top.
So Elemental Converter dial has been done.
1. Okay.
And that's it. And now it is your turn.
Okay, and what is your reducer?
On Galactus?
Yeah.
He's on number click 7, right? So he is invincible, reduced by 2.
Invincible or impervious?
It's not impervious, it's invincible.
Okay, so he can reduce penetrate.
Yes, he can.
Okay. Alright, so, I'm not going to roll leadership on Bentley, because there's no reason for me to do that on my turn.
Yep.
And I will roll willpower on Core.
Okay.
He fails. And no reason to do Dragon Man.
Okay.
Alright, so... I need to do some things.
Yep.
So I think what we're going to do is I guess we'll start with Dragon Man and hope for the best. Oh, Invincible's good because Invincible you can't roll to get rid of.
That's right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So he's going to do a close combat.
All right then.
11 with 4 damage on...
Oh wait, did you perplex from Valeria?
No, Valeria's going to perplex down first.
Yep.
17. 11 on a 17.
Okay, you need a 6.
Need a 6. That is a 7.
Okay, how much damage?
It is going to be 4.
Right.
And then you reduce by 2.
Right. So that's going to put me on click number 9.
Yeah.
All right then. So I will put Dragon Man back as soon as I click. We go to 8, and we go to 9. There we go. So we're now impervious, and it is a 17 perplexed to a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I should have probbed that, shouldn't I?
Did you have prob on that?
I did.
Okay.
So sorry. Why don't I?
I only need a 6. So.
Yeah, let me prob that. Sorry about that.
I thought you had outwit on that one. That's why.
No, that was prob. My apologies. So I will prob it.
Okay, so probbing 11 on a 17. I need a 6.
You need a 6.
That's still a hit.
It's still hit. So okay. Yeah, I'll leave the dial there, of course.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So now you're impervious, which means you roll to reduce, but you don't reduce penetrating.
Right.
Right. So penetrating damage would still come through.
I think so. Yeah, impervious. Reduce damage by 2. Yes. Penetrating.
It doesn't reduce penetrating.
It does not reduce penetrating.
Okay, so I do have someone that can do something.
Very cool.
Alright, but first we're going to go with Human Torch.
Okay.
So Human Torch will make a ranged attack. 10 on your 16. Okay?
Yep.
I need a 6. Should have kept that 5, but... There we go.
There's a 7.
Yep, so that hits for 3 damage, less you're impervious, so you do get to roll.
Okay, impervious
This
roll.
is not...
Fails.
Okay, so you will take 1.
1 point comes through. Okay, puts me back on click 10. Alright.
Okay, so I need to get 2 more clicks, right?
Right, you need to get him to his stop click dial and then you need to hit him again.
So I
after
can't.
that.
I have to do it in 2 versions.
Yeah, and both clicks have impervious. FYI.
Okay. So if I came at you with penetrating now, you're going to hit a stop click.
That's correct.
But I really don't have any other choice. Because there's no other way around it.
Right.
Okay. So Franklin is going to sidestep here.
FYI, he has regeneration on that stop click. Yeah.
But he also has 2 tokens right now.
That's right.
Okay, so Franklin sidesteps here.
Yep.
And he's going to TK Mick into battle.
Nice.
Because Mick has exploit weakness.
Oh, right on.
So he's going to TK Mick to there.
That's awesome.
That's within line of fire of everyone. Franklin takes an action.
Does the path have to be...
Does the path have to be what?
Line of fire?
You saying he can't get there?
I'm saying he might not be able to.
Okay.
So if we do straight...
so you're going for mixed square.
Yeah. So... Yeah, actually it is. It's straight, isn't it?
I think so. I don't think it bypasses into anybody else's square.
There you go.
Okay. So Mick has exploit. And he is 10 on your 16.
Yeah.
So he needs a 6. And that is a critical hit.
Oh, wow.
And you already used your prob. And you don't have prob right now anyway.
Yeah.
So that's actually 3 penetrating. But you're still going to hit your stop click.
Yeah, I'm going to hit the stop click.
Damn it.
So there we go. Galactus now has probability control. He's on his last click. Is there anything you can do?
And what is his reducer? Is it still impervious?
It is impervious.
But impervious doesn't reduce penetrating.
Oh, by the way.
Yes.
Can I do impervious on a crit? I guess I can I?
I think you can, yeah. Should
you
have rolled that?
I should have rolled, right?
Yeah, roll.
So he may not have gone down a click. That's a fail.
Did, yeah.
So.
Okay, so impervious doesn't reduce penetrating. Invincible reduces penetrating.
That's right. And he's
but it still reduces by 2.
So he's got impervious right now and regeneration. Oh, I'm sorry. On his last click, it says he can reduce penetrating damage.
So now he can reduce penetrating.
Yeah.
But he couldn't when I hit him before. Because
right.
he was not on that click.
Right. So on the stop click,
yeah.
The special power, defense power says can reduce penetrating damage.
Okay.
So who can go?
All right. Invisible Woman can see Vil, right?
Yeah, she's right beside him, right?
So she could take TK him to here?
Sure.
He has close combat.
Okay.
So he's an 11 on with 3 damage.
But the damage is only 1, right?
That's all I need.
But the reducer is still 2.
Right. But 1 is all I need if you don't roll a 5 or a 6. Right?
Vil's printed damage is 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's
so
got close
yeah.
combat.
So if Vil hits, this could do it.
Yeah.
All right.
So 11 with 3 damage on your... Is that a 19 now?
His last click is a 19 defense, which you perplex to an 18.
So I am 10 on or I'm 11 on an 18.
Yeah, you need a 7.
So I need a 7. That is a 7.
That is a 7.
So you need to roll impervious.
Okay, so let's figure this out. Vil is going to be doing 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
I reduce by 2.
Yeah.
So 1 is coming through. So I have to roll impervious.
So if you roll a 5 or a 6,
yeah,
you don't take any.
And if I roll under a 5, Galactus is KO'd.
Yes.
Is that clear?
That is clear.
Okay, so we're understanding that is clear. So here comes the big die roll. Are we ready?
Okay.
That is a 5. Galactus lives.
That would have been
Galactus
awesome,
lives.
though. Wouldn't it have been awesome?
That would have been cool.
You should have just not rolled impervious. No? You
no,
don't like that one?
No. So that's all 6 of your tokens?
That's all 6 of my tokens. So, I I didn't even use Adolf Impossible. He could have pulse waved. Damn it. I forgot about that.
Oh, wow.
Because that would have been even better than what I just did. Because you wouldn't have been able to use your powers or abilities.
True enough.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Didn't do that. So, Adolf Impossible is going to clear.
Yep.
And he's going to take a penetrating damage because he's within the elemental converter.
Yes.
Okay. And Artie will clear. And Core will clear.
Yeah.
And Jocelyn forgot all about that because that would have been even better. But anyway.
Ouch.
I'm out of action, so there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so Invisible Woman is going to put her defend on Mick.
Yep.
Oh, I guess she already gets it because she's adjacent. So she'll put it on... I guess they're both adjacent, so they would take the adjacency, right? Defend is all adjacent characters.
That's right.
So she'll put it on Artie because he's out in the open here.
Okay.
And we need to put the barrier up. And we'll put the barrier up here in front of Franklin.
Okay.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot about Adolf's Pulse Wave. Okay.
I can't either.
Alright. Turn to you.
Alright. Okay, so it's over to me. It's my turn on this. So I'm going to roll my willpowers for my cosmic abilities. Yep. So Silver Surfer, he succeeds. Mm-hmm. So I remove a token off the Surfer.
Yep.
Next is going to be Galactus himself. Mm-hmm. He takes a token off.
Yep.
Okay. So, tokens have been removed. Galactus is on his last click.
And he has regen.
I have a feeling the elemental converter dial is probably going to heal him at the end of this turn. So it might make better sense for me to just attack.
Okay.
Can you see what number the elemental converter dial is at? Are you able to see that?
Can I?
So it looks like the elemental converter dial is actually on 19. So at the end of this turn, it will advance to 20. Galactus will heal back up to where he started this game, unfortunately.
You know, if I hadn't forgot about Adolf Impossible, then I might have KO'd him.
It's true. That is a hard lesson to learn. Okay, so I'm going to do some attacks then. So Silver Surfer, he will do a ranged attack on Adolf Impossible.
Okay.
So he is a 10.
No, he's an 11.
He's an 11 because of Don Greenwood got KO'd.
Yeah.
On your 17, right?
Yeah.
So I need a 6 to hit Adolf.
Yeah.
Does he have anything special on his
Not
boxed
anymore.
damage ability? No, he's got box damage.
Oh,
is that shape change or something?
That is his power with the D6.
Okay, so plus he's tiny. Does that mean I get
he gets +1 to his defense for a ranged attack.
So
he's an 18.
11 on 18, I need a 7.
Yeah.
That's an 8 for 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
From the Surfer.
Yeah. He's KO'd.
Okay, so I got the pulse waiver gone.
Hang on.
Yep.
Now we gotta heal.
Gotta heal people. At least that'll give you a bit of a boost. So everyone with the Fantastic Four team ability gets healed, right?
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Now Galactus, he has probability control right now. And he's got a 10 attack. He can target 3 characters, of course. So he will target... let's go for...
So Mick and Vil are both going to have 18 defense because of Sue Storm.
Okay. And Sue herself is 18.
Yeah.
So let's target Invisible Woman.
She's in hindering, so she would also be a 19.
Okay. Let's go for her.
Okay.
So she is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to target Dragon Man.
Okay. Is it penetrating?
It is not.
Okay.
Right now he's got exploit weakness, I think, but
that's penetrating on close attacks.
That's just close attacks.
So Dragon Man has invulnerable right now. He reduces by 2.
Mm-hmm. And my damage is 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, Galactus would have a giant reach, right? So I could make this a close attack.
You could.
With 3 targets.
Yep.
Under the new rules.
You could.
So let's do that.
Because that's not OP at all.
That's not OP at all. You're correct. So it's going to be Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
And Dragon Man.
Okay.
And I can't see Leech, right?
No, Leech has stealth.
Okay.
But you can see Mick, and you can see Vil, and you can see Artie.
And his great size, is it Giant Reach 3?
I think for Colossal it is, right?
Because he is, he's not giant, he's great size, right?
So great size says...
3.
3 for Colossal.
Yeah, it is 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm actually going to target Artie then.
Okay, so remember, Artie was given Sue Storm's Defend.
Oh. Alright. Well, we're going to do it.
Okay, so 18, 18, and 17.
Yep, I'm targeting Visible Woman, Dragon Man, Artie.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm a base attack of 10. That's only a 15.
You have Prob, right?
I do have Prob. That got cocked.
Yeah, you gotta roll that again.
That's an 11.
Yep.
So 4 points of damage.
Penetrating.
Penetrating. No. Is it?
Yeah,
Precision.
you said exploit. Didn't you say exploit?
On his last click, Galactus has...
Damage is penetrating. Exploit weakness.
It's exploit weakness.
That's what you said it was.
Let me check.
On his damage dial. How does he have exploit and prob? Not penetrating.
No, so that's my mistake. So that was not a penetrate. That was the power displayed is actually a quake, but I'm not using quake.
Okay.
So I've just successfully hit.
Yeah. So Dragon Man has invulnerable, so he would reduce by 2.
Yeah.
And then Artie and Invisible Woman do not have reducers.
Okay.
Oh, Invisible Woman has stealth, so you can't target her.
I can't target her. I forgot about that.
Because with Giant Reach, you have to have line of fire.
True. Okay, forgot about that.
You want to pick somebody else?
I guess it would have been Vil.
Okay.
It would have been Vil and Dragon Man and Artie, right?
Yep.
But I'm going to put all 4 points into Dragon Man.
Okay.
So he reduces by 2, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
And I have to put a token onto Galactus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I advance the elemental converter dial.
Yeah.
Which means he now heals.
So gross.
It is very gross. So he goes back to where he started, which was, I think, click 9, right?
No, he started on click 6.
Click 6, my
Because
apologies.
you kill him 5, right?
That's right. Okay.
Yes, he's back to click 6.
Yep.
I mean, yes, click 9.
Click 6, unfortunately.
Okay.
So, and that's where we're at. So that's the end of my turn, Jocelyn. This is a pretty bad situation for you. Galactus has now... We've hit the last dial on... the last click on the elemental converter dial.
Yeah.
Galactus has now healed. Back up to click number 6. So that's the end of my turn. We've done all that. So why don't we end this here, and we'll come back for part 5. What do you think?
I think so. I think that I'm super mad at myself that I forgot I had Adolf that could have taken an action. Because that could have been the end of Galactus.
It could have been.
Because that roll would have hit if it had come from Galactus instead of, and you wouldn't have been able to use your Impervious. But anyway, with all of that said, I think there's a small chance that I might still be able to do this.
It's entirely possible. So we'll have to find out.
It's slim.
Yeah.
But we'll come back for video 5 to find out.
That's right.
So stay tuned. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you have, thank you so much. We love you. Check us out on Facebook, Dice Station Zebra.
Yep. And
we will see you next time for the finale.
Yeah.
It has to be the finale.
It has to be the finale, right?
Yeah.
Part 5 has to be the end.
Yeah, it has to be the end.
Okay.
So,
we'll see everybody next time. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Thanks for watching.
bye.